the title today. Who hurt you? Because y'all have to understand, hurt people hurt people. And you don't have to be, I ain't really never dated, to be honest. You do not have to be out here dating to know what's going on. In other words, you don't have to step in the fire to know that shit burns. Well, how you ever gonna find this or that? That's the next question that's gonna pop up in somebody's head. Well, how am I gonna get somebody this or that? Because you have faith in God. See, the problem is y'all trying to be God and trying to force the hand and try to get this person and that person. It burns you every fucking time. A lot of y'all got people in your life not because of God, but because you put them in there. You put that person in your life. God didn't put them there. When you going out and trying to find women and trying to find men, blah, 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 that's you putting them there, not God. I mean, if you just literally like going out, put it like this. Say I'm just going out to the club. Man, I just feel like going out to the club today. And then I run across a woman and we click or something. That's different. But when I be like, oh, I'm trying to get some girls tonight. I'm going to go to the club and get some girls tonight. That's you trying to do that shit. There's a difference between you just stumbling on the people and you actually going to look for people. I say that from the man's perspective because the woman, honestly, the woman don't even have to be looking and she just stumbles across men. So it's kind of different for the females, but for the men, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there, try to pull some girls. Don't do that shit. Just let that shit happen, man. And as far as y'all women, you just got to be honest with yourself. You got to come off of that high horse that you're on because somebody hurt you. Now you feel like I'm the best thing ever. Nobody gonna take my confidence type shit. Or you're too low. You're too low. You don't think I see a lot of women worth a lot. Like, man, she's a good-looking woman. She got a good heart. This or that, but she deals with somebody who don't even care about her. Or she's trying to get with dudes who don't even care. What can you do, dog? What can you do? You can't make that woman see her work. She gonna like who she like. All you can do is shake your head like, damn, what a waste. That's all you can do. What a waste. This woman's damn near perfect. She wanna do dumb shit. Maybe she not damn near perfect, but you get the point. Like, she deserves better than what she probably is getting or where she at. But what can you do about it, man? When people are hurt, they usually start to think low of themselves. That's a sign of being hurt when you feel like you're not a special person. You don't deserve a special person. Nobody's gonna want me, this and that. I got kids, this and that. That's a sign of somebody being hurt by somebody, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that people aren't gonna hurt you, because they are. But the problem is, people allow people hurting them to cause them to hurt people, to play people, lie to people, deceive people. Same thing, hurt, same thing. Same thing. That's all y'all dealing with nowadays when it comes to these women and men. And the scariest part about it is, the ones who are usually doing the most hurting are the ones who are the best at attracting people. And it's not because they are better. Well, sometimes it can be because they know how, they've been dealing with so many women or men, they're good at it. So, you know, practice make perfect type shit. But on the other hand, I feel on a spiritual level, they're being rewarded for what they're doing wrong. That's just my opinion. I feel like a so-called man that I just want to be a player, I just want to fuck women, he gonna get a whole lot of women because the devil can use that guy. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Especially if he look decent and he got a lot going on and got money and shit. Yeah, he gonna get some women. Cause for one, he don't care. For two, the so-called devil knows that this person don't care. So I can use this person to hurt people. I can't make the shit up. All of y'all good women out there, why is a bad woman get all the men? That's why. Because the devil knows that woman is no good. She gonna do this dude wrong. So she getting rewarded. Same thing vice versa, the dude getting rewarded. And I ain't gonna say the attraction, like the way they look or how much money they got and shit like that, don't play a part when it comes to women or men, because it do. But I still feel on a spiritual level, these people are getting rewarded more than so-called good women and men. You know what I mean? Or the good women and men gravitate towards these people because of that. Remember, the devil's here to steal, kill, and destroy. A lot of y'all have forgotten that. A lot of y'all forgot that the devil's here to steal, kill, and destroy. So all this, when you hear women say they just want to, a man that needs a lot of women is a hurt man or whatever, they could be right in a sense, but not completely right. Because a hurt man who doesn't have a hurt man who's trying to fill this void within himself, he might feel like, oh, I'm knocking women down. Ego boost. I'm knocking women down. You ain't knocking down Beyonce, but whatever. That's how I feel. I'm not saluting no man just because he fucking some women unless they top-notch chicks. I don't give a fuck what you say. Now, if you got a top-notch girl, that's salute. I salute you. You got a good girl that only fuck with you. And you the man, she think you the man, she think you the best in the world, I salute you for that. Because that's not an easy thing to get. But I'm not saluting no man, I'm knocking this one down and that one down. I'm not hating it, but I'm not saluting that. Because you're not knocking down Beyonce's, bro. So until you do that, I'm not impressed. The man with the solid woman that only wants him, it impresses me more. And I don't give a damn if she's 500 pounds and ugly to me. I don't care. He got him a girl that only want him. He did the right thing. He chose what? He made the right decision. Instead of picking a bunch of chicks that he knows that are sleeping with this one and that one and that one, or don't even want to deal with him. I'll say it again. I'm going to salute the dude with the 500-pound woman that got the girl that actually only want him and only him. I salute him more than I salute a dude that's just, I fucked her. You didn't fuck some Beyonce. You didn't fuck a bunch of Beyonce. So until I see that, I'm not saluting men just going out fucking women. I'm not doing that. Because 9 times out of 10, y'all all fucking the same women. And this goes back to my title. Who hurt you? A lot of people out here hurt, man. They need that void filled. So they usually resort to hurting people. Or using people, which is the same thing. You don't literally gotta hurt somebody to actually hurt them. Technically, you're still hurting them, but you get my point, man. You got a lot of people out here, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all think all these options, I got all these options. All y'all women and men think y'all got all these options. No, y'all don't. Y'all got a lot of people in y'all face who trying to fill voids and trying to use people and shit. That's what's really going on. And if you're smart, you do not have to step in that fire to avoid, you don't have to get in the fire to get burned to understand to not be burned again. I don't have to go out and date a bunch of women to understand that most of them are on some bullshit. I don't got to do that. And yes, a bunch of men are on bullshit, but I don't date men. You get what I'm saying? So if you're a woman watching, you need to learn how to stay with me when I make these videos and stop thinking that I'm just thinking that it's only women who do this shit. No, it's just easier for me to explain it from a male's perspective. But everything I say can be flipped vice versa. Everything I say can be flipped vice versa because men are guilty of the same shit that women are guilty of. Period. You can fight back and forth about who's guilty and who's not, but at the end of the day, I sit back and look and laugh and like, you saying that about a woman, but a man does that. You saying that about a man, but women do that. Like, come on, man. People out here hurt, man. I'm trying to tell you. That's why they using people, lying to people, and scheming and plotting and everything, man. It ain't even worth it. This is why I stress so much to love yourself so you don't be so thirsty and so anxious and quick to just deal with people. Like, if you love yourself, you be like, nah, he cool, but I ain't gonna really fuck with him like that. He don't seem like this. Or, she cool, but I ain't gonna really fuck with her like that. I seen her FaceTime in 5 different guys. Nah, I'm good, man. She cool, but I ain't fuck with that shit. You know, a hurt person probably still gonna try to fuck with the girl, still fuck the girl. You, man, this girl's talking to different men, you still trying to fuck. That don't make sense to me. That's gotta be a hurt man. You still trying to put your dick in something that you know is fucking a bunch of other dudes. I don't understand that shit. And women do it too. fighting over men, oh, because he got somebody. But I don't want that guy over there, that solid ass guy over there that ain't dealing with no woman. Nah, not him. Let me deal with the one that's dealing with a bunch of women. That's low self-esteem. That's a hurt person. That's a hurt person, because a woman who is not hurt is actually going to be turned off by the fact that this dude is talking to a bunch of women. A lot of y'all gonna argue and say that this notifies a woman, letting her know that you can get women. A solid ass woman don't give a fuck about what other women think about you. They care about what they think about you. Doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, she understands that when it's all said and done, it's not about the other people's opinion when it boils down to what's going to happen when you deal with this person. You're going to be responsible for the outcome of that. You think I give a damn about if a dude thinks this girl? I don't give a damn. I'll date, if I wanted to, I'll date a 500-pound woman and wouldn't give a fuck about what another motherfucker say. Do I like the girl? That's what matters to me, because I'm not a hurt person. But if I was a hurt person, you know what I mean? I got to make sure that, look at me, look at the girl I got, and all this validation that you need within. For what? For what? I don't want to date that good guy because my girlfriends don't like him, but they like the bum, and they fighting over the bum, so let me fight over him too. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I'm gonna date a bum just because he got a bunch of women fighting over him. So now I feel like I want him too, because if nobody wants the guy, then I don't want him. Like, what the fuck is going on with this shit, man? Anyways, man, a lot of the reason why you see men lying and cheating and shit, or women lying and cheating and doing you wrong, and why you see a lot of women wanting to be bad bitches instead of women, is because somebody hurt them and now they don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to be vulnerable and be that wife no more. Nah, fuck that. I'm going to talk to 5, 6 different men because they all the same. They all lie. They all cheat, right? That's a hurt person, man. That's a hurt person. You will never convince me to believe that all women lie, all women cheat. I'm just not going to believe that. I know there's a whole lot. There might be 99.9%. But you'll never make me believe that, you know what, all of them cheat anyway, so I might as well just do them wrong. I might as well just play them. That's another thing. But let me get them before they get me. See, a person that's not hurt, they don't think that way. They sit back, they analyze, well, she's on some shit, let me get away. Instead of, oh, I see how she is, so I'm going to play her. Why would I want that karma? Which goes back to people being hurt. A lot of people in karma debt. They chose to do wrong and shit. They chose to play the game. You can do it, I can do it too. Looking motherfucker, right? So now you got karma. I'm not trying to bring no karma on me. Oh, you want to play that game? You want to lie and cheat? Okay, bet, bye. You're not about to drag me in that karma. Nor are you about to make me pay for something some other dudes did. Because a lot of these women are talking to a lot of other guys, and that guy pissed her off. So now when you say good morning or something, she don't want to respond to you or whatever, act funny and all this. Fuck all that shit. She shouldn't be talking to multiple men in the first fucking place. She really shouldn't. She should pick the one she liked the most and roll the dice with that motherfucker. That's what they need to do. That's what men need to do, but they not going to do that shit. They not going to do it. They too busy trying to fuck too many. But again, do what you do. I'm just here to point out why motherfuckers struggle when it comes to women and men. And you're going to continue to keep struggling. Because social media just it just opened a gateway of people being able to have access to more women and men that they wouldn't have had access to. Like, I'm in Connersville, Indiana right now. Say there was no internet. Motherfuckers would only have access, pretty much for the most part, to the people that surround this area. And if they have a car, maybe an hour away or some shit like that, right? You get the point, though. Now, I can just open the phone. She can just open the phone, right? He can just open the phone. And all these so-called options, blowing people's heads up, making them think they got, I got all these other options anyway. Who are you, bitch? Who are you? Who you, nigga? I got other niggas on deck. And that's why they acting the way they act. And you probably be the best dude. She probably ain't ever gonna get nobody even close to you. But she don't think that. Why? Because the internet got her thinking differently. his ass probably would have humbled down. Like, let me just settle down and pick. I got a good girl trying to fuck with me. Let me just stick with this. Nope. The internet got him gassed up. I got bitches on deck, nigga. They all over. Yeah, you got women, right? But how you got them or why you got them? That's the question that a rockhead ass dude never asked himself. You pay that woman $300 just to fucking text you, motherfucker. What the fuck is going on? You think I'm paying a woman $300 to text me? I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because I would rather just deal with a woman who really want to fuck with me. Free, motherfucker. Why? Because she likes me over all the other men. A woman who really want to be with me like me over all the other men. Ain't no competition. The only competition is me not fucking that up. And the same thing that goes for the females. But the problem with the female is she never wants the guy that really is like her number one thing. She never wants that motherfucker. She only wants the one that don't want her. Because of her emotions. Her emotions make her feel like, since these guys don't want me, that means I must not be good enough. Let me prove to them that I'm good enough. But since you do want me, the other ones, I'm doing you a favor. I'm better than you. This is what they think. This is what they think. It's kind of like friends. You ever been around like friends or so-called friends growing up? Like the good ones, the real good friends, they act like they ain't got to act cool and all this other shit. They don't act like they too cool for them, right? But the other ones, they want their validation. The ones that really don't like them and shit, you know, like, yeah, let me steal the car too. Let me get in with the crew and steal the car too. Get the fuck out of here, man. Are we in 5th grade still or what? That's what I want to know. At what point do motherfuckers really grow the fuck up when it comes to this shit? Because I'm telling you, I already see it. I could just go by just work alone. I don't even got to go off of the dating scene. I could just look at dudes at work and see it. I'm not competing for shit. I'm not doing all that shit you doing and everybody trying to fuck the same girl and all that. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that. Why would I want a girl that y'all trying to fuck or are y'all trying to fuck? Why? If that only way I would consider is if y'all all trying to fuck, but she like, fuck that, I like him. And she blowing y'all off. That's different. But even then, I'm not going to be the one standing in line to pick me, motherfucker. A pick me, motherfucker. What's wrong with motherfuckers, man? Ain't no pussy in the world that good. I'm sorry. It just ain't. I ain't never seen no pussy in the world that damn good where I got to pay you $300 to text me or I'm going to stand in line like a little ass bitch and be like the rest of them. See, I don't think I'm them. I think I'm him. And if she thinks I'm him, then there's no line to stand in. Hey, you, get in front. Y'all rest and go away. You see how that works? I don't have to fight and stand in line for a woman that thinks I'm him. She gonna let it be known. The woman, these women let the guy know that they really want, that they want them. So why do I gotta do all this other shit? It don't make sense. And I'm not gonna do it, and neither do y'all women. But the problem with the woman is the man is doing all this other shit to make you think that you're her instead of another one of them because he just wants to fuck. So it's a different dynamic for the female. The woman basically has to scope out who's here to just fuck and who's here to actually be with me. She has to scope that out. And she has to be able to separate the fact that I might like him more than him, but he likes me more than that guy. Basically, she has to weigh out, like, okay, she might like a guy all the way up here, sky high, entrance, right? But that guy might like her all the way down there. So she needs to close the gap. I do like him the most, but he don't really like me like that. Nah, let me pass on him. She needs to keep closing the gap until it's like this. 50-50, like Beyonce said, find your equal. She needs to find a guy that she likes and got a lot of shit going on, but likes her sky high too. But they don't do that. No, this is the one I like the most, so I'm going to fuck him and this and that and hope to God that he likes me back. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, he don't. See, a man don't really have that option of, I like her a lot. Shit, 9 times out of 10, if a man likes a woman a lot, and she probably ain't even looking his way because she got so many men in her face. But a woman will always have that option. She has a vagina. Dudes will always try to fuck a woman and not even want that woman. See, that's the dilemma that the female is dealing with. And if she's a hurt woman, she's not going to be honest with herself because she wants that comfort and conceal that she wants to conceal the validation and to conceal the hurt, should I say, or hide the hurt. So she's going to lie to herself, knowing damn well that this guy right here actually liked me more than 7. Her 7 actually liked me more, but I gotta have this 10. And since I have a vagina, I'm able to fuck the 10. So I'm going to try to fuck the 10 and try to make him like me. And when he don't, now I'm going to take it out on the guys that I see after him or beneath him. A lot of y'all dealing with women who are acting, should I say, spiteful and shit towards you because some guy that she really wanted hurt her. So now y'all got to pay. In fact, she probably ain't going to love nobody else but him. It's sad because a lot of people are letting these people who hurt them miss out on somebody good. A lot of it's their fault though, because they never take a break. They just go from man to man to man, and men go from woman to woman to woman. Take a fucking break. So you can fucking sit back, relax, and get over the fact that, alright, I fucked up, I picked the wrong guy, wrong girl. Let me heal for a minute. So you're not mad at women and men like that. You don't take that break, you carrying all that anger and energy and all that to the next motherfucker immediately. Now you still in the same mindset of all men ain't shit, all women ain't shit. If you take a break though, you might be like, all right, I think you know what, maybe there is somebody out there. You can reciprocate too. Not only will you might believe that there might be somebody good, you can actually reciprocate. If I don't take a break, if I break up with a woman that I really care about, and I don't take a break and I start talking to a bunch of different women, I'm going to compare all those women to this woman that I just broke up with. And I'm not going to be able to really reciprocate and see how I really feel about that woman. She could be perfect. Absolutely. Let's say she's absolutely perfect. Nobody's perfect, but let's say she is. I won't even be able to see it. You know why? Because I'm still hurt from that last girl. But if I took time and got over the girl somewhat, at least somewhat, motherfuckers can't do that. You know what I mean? At least I take time, get over the girl a little bit. Now I can see this woman, the next woman, and reciprocate more. But if I don't do that, I promise you, I'm still gonna be thinking about the other girl. Doesn't matter. The other girl could be completely nothing, and this other girl that I'm meeting could be completely perfect. Even though there's no such thing, let's hypothetically say there is. It's still gonna be a problem. This is what hurt people are dealing with. Plus, hurt people are talking to multiple people, so they can't reciprocate to you the correct way. And you wonder why. I'm a great woman, I'm a great man, what's going on? That's what's going on. Everybody talking to everybody. That's what the fuck's going on. You have to find people that are actually on the same shit you're on. I would never even bat an eye to deal with a woman that, if I sniff the fact that she likes to talk to multiple men and shit, fuck that. I like to talk to a woman that wants to talk to one guy. And if I'm not that guy, fine. But still, if I get the sense that she's not that type of girl, I ain't fucking with her. I just can't. And honestly, I don't even want to fuck her. A lot of dudes I'll still fuck her though. Okay, you still gonna fuck a girl that you know is talking to a bunch of dudes. Now you playing Russian roulette with STDs and getting her pregnant and shit. It's just dumb. It don't make sense, man. It really don't. They gonna tell these women though, talk to a bunch of men, date them all. Nah, just find one you like, date him. If you see something going on wrong, get out as quick as possible. And then try to date somebody else. Date one at a time. Oh, but what if he's talking to other girls? If you find something wrong, get out. But you gotta give that dude a fair shot, just like he gotta give you a fair shot. I'm telling you right now, if you want the guys to talk to multiple women, you don't got a fair shot. I don't give a fuck how great of a woman you are. He's not going to be able to reciprocate that 100% because he's talking to multiple females. This is how a lot of men fumble good women. I had a good one, dog. Yeah, but you chose to talk to multiple women. That good one just wasn't enough. You just had to fuck more women. You just had to talk to more women, huh? Had a perfect woman and still decided to talk to other women. Why? Because that person is missing something within themselves. They think it's in other women, but it's not. It's within themselves. They not looking in themselves to fill that void. A lot of people doing that. Money and all this and that, and then they get it, and they realize they still ain't happy. Because they not looking within themselves. No, I need 10 guys' attention. I need 10 guys' digs. I need 10 guys' money and this and that. That's a woman that's not happy with herself. Same thing, vice versa. Because a woman who is happy with herself, trust and believe the right guy or a man, vice versa, the right girl, they're going to be happy with that and satisfied with that. They ain't going to need more. That's something within somebody else. And themselves, my bad. That's something within them, man. They not happy. They hurt. They hurt. They scared to commit to one person, or they hurt in the sense that they not fulfilled with inside, which is still a sign. You could consider that still hurt, a hurt person who is not fulfilled within. You know, self-love. You're still hurt. You're still wounded. You haven't got back on a horse. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm out of here, man. Do the store. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, man. Everybody talking to everybody, and honestly, man, I wouldn't. Once you love yourself, you're not going for that shit. You be like, you know what? If I had to be alone for the rest of my life, it don't matter. Because you happy and you love yourself, man. You're not going for that. All this shit that I see men do for these women, and then you going to get mad at me because of money I got or this or that, or I don't have child support and this and that. Yeah, you look how you moving. You fucking everything and everything else, and you wonder why you're in that position. I'm not hating. I'm not trying to hate or throw shade on you, but that's why. Don't hate me because I did it the right way. Same thing with a lot of women in bad positions because they chose to keep trying to get a man and always have a man in their life and then get pregnant by the guy. And now she's a single mother dealing with kids and shit. Instead of she should have probably just took that break after that breakup with that dude and took some time and built herself up. Now she can attract a better man. But, you know, everybody telling them to date them all right. Date them all right. And get them all for what you can get them for, man. That shit is toxic, man. And it's going to come back on everybody. What you put out, you get out. You get back in. So, do you. I ain't suffering for nobody. That includes these men. No woman coming around this way with that bad bitch, I'm going to play a dude because some dudes played you. I wasn't a dude that played you. So either come correct or don't come at all. It's that fucking simple. Motherfuckers be fumbling their blessings and don't even realize it. Because the way you move and the way you think. You think everybody after you. Everybody out to get you. I'm not saying don't be aware of how men or women can move. But motherfuckers already got in their mind, I'm going to play this one. I'm going to do this one to that one. And they better do this and they better do that. It's sad, man. That's all I can say, man. But hurt people, so this is what they do. He didn't pay you. He tried to take you for a dude could have $500,000. He only took you to coffee, girl. He took you for a coffee. They get rid of him. He's a bum. And then she go with a bum who just trying to fuck and took her on a $500 date. And her stupid ass gonna think that one's the one. That's the future. The bum, the simp that gotta pay for sex and $500 date to try to get you to fuck. She gonna go there. Now, if a woman feels offended or don't agree, let's flip this shit. Let's flip this shit. He gonna go after the so-called bum female that will let him fuck right away. You know what I mean? But you went out on a date with him and he talking about he wanna fuck and you don't wanna fuck yet. So you go home. Cause you don't do what she did. See how that works? But who's the better choice? He gonna pick the one, he gonna start fucking the one that let him fuck her the first night and cry like a little bitch in the car when she's fucking another dude. You dummy. What did you expect, dumbass? And then he gonna hate on the other guy who had some patience and actually picked the Beyonce that didn't let him smash the first night. But man, her sex is better than every fucking thing. She got money and everything. She just making sure you the right one, you dumb blockhead dummy. Motherfuckers is lost, bro. Lost in the sauce, bro. Lost in the sauce. Hey, I'm out of here, man. Y'all get this shit or y'all don't. I ain't about to keep saying this shit to y'all.